McDavid's overtime winner lifts Canada over US in heated Four Nations face-off final. Boston, Canada emerged victorious in the inaugural Four Nations face-off on Thursday, defeating the United States 3-2 in overtime to cap off an intense and politically charged tournament. Connor McDavid played the hero, scoring the championship-winning goal 8-18 into overtime at TD Garden, where anticipation for the final had driven ticket prices sky high in the days leading up to the game. The tournament, which showcased elite talent from Canada, Finland, Sweden, and the United States, marked the first best-on-best men's hockey competition in nearly a decade. With NHL players set to return for the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan Cortina, Thursday's showdown provided a glimpse of what could unfold on the sport's biggest stage in 2 years. "I know it's just a short tournament, and it's not an Olympic gold medal or anything like that, but this means the world to our group," McDavid said in a post-game interview with ESPN. "We worked so hard all week. It's special." Back-and-forth battle leads to dramatic finish. Canada struck first just 4:48 into the game when Nathan MacKinnon cut toward the middle of the ice and fired a wrist shot through traffic, beating Connor high. The US responded late in the opening period, tying the game with 3:08 remaining. Auston Matthews attempted a wraparound shot but lost control of the puck, which landed at the feet of Brady Tkachuk, who poked it into the net on a deflection. The Americans took their first lead 7:31 into the second period. After a Zach Werenski slapshot was blocked, Matthews attempted to send the puck across the crease, but it deflected to Jake Sanderson, who buried a snapshot for his first goal of the tournament. Canada equalized once again with 6 minutes left in the second when Mitch Marner set up Sam Bennett on the left wing. Bennett unleashed a wrist shot that beat Hellebuck, sending the teams into the third period tied at 2-2. With neither side able to break the deadlock in regulation, the game headed to overtime. McDavid delivers the decisive blow. The game reached its climax 8:18 into overtime when McDavid fired a one-timer off a perfect feed from Marner, clinching the title for Canada. Despite delivering the tournament-winning goal, McDavid was self-critical of his performance. "All that was going through my mind was to keep going," he admitted post-game. "I struggled all night, but these guys played great, and we found a way." A tournament with high stakes and political undertones. The Four Nations face-off replaced the NHL's All-Star Game this season, providing players a rare chance to represent their countries in high-stakes competition. With NHLers absent from the 2018 and 2022 Winter Olympics, many players relished the opportunity to compete on an international stage once again. Fans and league executives alike praised the tournament's intensity and quality of play, but it was also played against the backdrop of heightened political tensions between the US and Canada. In recent weeks, former President Donald Trump has made controversial remarks suggesting the US should absorb Canada as its 51st state, even proposing that hockey legend Wayne Gretzky be appointed as Canada's leader. Trump also threatened economic action against the country, sparking backlash and stirring emotions on both sides of the border. The charged atmosphere spilled into the games, with Canadian fans booing the US national anthem during Saturday's round-robin matchup in Montreal. That contest, which the US won 3-1, began with 3 fights breaking out seconds after puck drop. Matthew Tkachuk, Brady Tkachuk, and J.T. Miller, 3 key players for Team USA, later revealed that they had orchestrated the fights in a group chat before the game. Brandon Hagel, a forward for Canada who fought Matthew Tkachuk at the opening faceoff, dismissed the idea of pre-planned fights. "We're out there playing for the flag, not the cameras," Hagel said Tuesday. "That's just part of Canadian hockey. We don't need group chats. We play our game, give it everything, and do it for the flag on our chest." Matthew Tkachuk fired back the next day, sarcastically suggesting that Canada's team chemistry might be lacking if they don't have group chats. Trump's presence looms over final. U.S. General Manager Bill Guerra had invited Trump to attend Thursday's final. Though he did not make an in-person appearance, he called the American team before the game and took to Truth Social to rally support for the U.S. squad. "I will be calling the American team to spur them on toward victory tonight against Canada," Trump wrote. "With far lower taxes and much stronger security, Canada will someday, maybe soon, become our cherished and very important 51st state." He also referenced Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, whom he has recently mocked as Governor Trudeau, saying he would be welcome, to join him in watching the game remotely. Trudeau, who attended Saturday's game in Montreal, did not respond to Trump's latest remarks. A tournament to remember. The Four Nations face-off delivered high-quality hockey, intense national pride, and a level of drama rarely seen in international play outside the Olympics. While Canada celebrates yet another best-on-best title, the United States is left searching for answers, on and off the ice.